Hello everybody, my name is Patricia. I am a first-generation Beatles fan, and this channel is called A Little Beatles Corner. Today's video is going to be showing you my monthly shopping finds for the month of November 2024. So I hope you'll come along and take a look at what I bought, and feel free to criticize or give me more information about what I do have. Now, before I get started, I just want to say a few thank yous and hellos. And I want to say hi to Ralph, also known as Pop-Tart in New Jersey, kind of from my original neck of the woods, so I always appreciate hearing from somebody from that way. I want to say hello to Ann Warner. I want to say hi to my friend Polly, who is sending me the new Beatles 45 of I Want to Hold Your Hand from Record Store Day, because I was too lazy to go out just for one thing, and she said she would try to get it, so I think she moved heaven and earth to do it for me. But I don't have it to show today, but I'll show it next month. So thank you to Polly. I appreciate you, Polly. And then I want to say hello to Bob Sampson, and I want to say, Bob, I cannot find your channel right now, so help me out and direct me a little bit better. So, and then I want to say hello to Rachel at Rachel's Ghost, who is my long-time kind of friend and from Canada, and she's got her own channel called Rachel's Ghost, and it's a zany bunch of people every day, so go check her out. Now, before I show you what I bought for this month, I also want to say that she thought it would be a good idea, I guess, if I tried to do the Beatles 2025 vinyl tag. So I'm going to take her up on her kind of challenge or wish or whatever you want to say. And I am going to do it, and it's going to be posted on January 3rd, 2025. So anybody who has a channel who can participate, I hope you will, because I'll need all the help I can get. And just watch it if you don't have a channel, and give us some criticisms or critiques about it. So I hope you'll all join me for the fun of trying to do this 2025 Beatles tag. And if it goes awry, I guess I'll have Rachel to blame, but I don't think it will, because I think it's going to turn out pretty good. So anyway, all right, so we'll get started on what I bought. Now, as far as I got two books, which I failed to mention already, but I'm going to mention it now. I got two books. I got this one. It's the John and Yoko interview book from Playboy, The Final Interview. And I also got this. And I got both of these as a gift from Bill Bynum, who was nice enough to send this to me. I sent him the Hard Day's Night white vinyl record, and you know, he didn't have to do this, but I really appreciate it, because I didn't have either of these books, so I do thank Bill a lot for that. And people are so nice on this channel. It's just so great. All right, so I did get those. And I bought a used copy of Paul McCartney Live at the Cavern Club. I think I had it way back when, but I don't know if I gave it to somebody or lent it out. Now I can't find it, so I bought that, and I paid less than $10 for this with shipping or whatever from eBay. And then the other CD I got was the George Harrison Living in the Material World 2-CD box set. And I got this off of Amazon. And I think it was like $34 or something around there. I had an order in for the box set, but that's a long story and I don't have it, so I'm not counting on it, and I kind of gave up on it, which is all right. So it's got all booklets and everything in there, which is kind of nice. And there's the one CD. And then there's a CD of like outtakes, demos. So I think that's enough, you know. The box set looked very nice, but as I say, so far I don't have it anyway, so I did buy that. Now, with all the new Beatles records coming out, I also did not get the box set so far, because that's another story of a vendor I tried to get it from, and now I'm on a waiting list or whatever, so I don't know if I'm ever going to get it or not. So in the meantime, I just decided I'm just going to buy the single records and maybe be done with it. I don't know. We'll see what happens in the future. But so I bought the blue Target copy. And you all can see it's blue, and you've seen it before, so I won't get it out. So I actually bought 2 copies of this. One I'm going to keep sealed. And then I got all the other singles. The Hard Day's Night. The Beatles 65. That's all the Rainbow. And I got something new. The Beatles' second album. Early Beatles. And that's it for this new mono set. Now, I haven't bought the Meet the Beatles in black vinyl yet. You know, I have the blue vinyl, and from what I understand, the blue and the black play the same, so I don't know if I'm going to buy the black or not. But anyway, so that's what I have for those at this point, so I have no box set. Now, I did buy 2 Ringo Starr picture discs. I got the Old Wave. And I'll show you the picture disc. It's kind of a flimsy cover, which I don't care for, but so there's the front, which you can see through the front of the cover, and then the back. And then I got the second one that he put out, which was the Stop and Smell the Roses. I think this is a nice picture disc. So I bought both of these off of Amazon, and let's see, what did I pay for those? Oh, I paid $30 for each record, so it wasn't too bad. Kind of the going price. Now, the next thing I got is a older record, and it's a Hard Day's Night in stereo. The outer jacket isn't that great, but I bought it because it's the tan label. One of the tan labels. One of many tan labels. And so this one is particular because it says A Hard Day's Night. Some of the tan labels do not. So I think I've got about 4 or 5 of the tan labels so far. I think 1 or 2 I still have to get. And these are very hard to get. These are from, I think, the late 70s. Maybe like 1978. And you can see the whole sleeve that came with it. And, you know, the old cover. You know, it's kind of beat up, as you can see. But I figure I can always get another cover if I really want to. It's, you know, more or less the record is what I'm after. So I bought that off of eBay, and I did pay, actually it was cheap. I paid $21 for it, and then with tax it was $23.10. No shipping charge. So that was like my bargain of the month. So that's that. Now, I also bought a Beatles 6 with a punch out, and there's the punch out. The cover is perfect except for the punch out, of course. And it's on the purple Capitol. And I paid like $45 with tax and everything for this, which might be a little high, but it's absolutely perfect condition. which is what I care about mostly, so I'm always willing to pay a little bit more, maybe. You can see the writing, the song titles are very small on here. So there may be two different capital, purple capital labels, I don't know. Maybe people who are well aware of the purple capital can tell me. So that was a good find, and actually the jacket is absolutely mint except for the cutout thing. So now this record I got through Frank, Mr. Stickermania. It's A Hard Day's Night from Germany. And it's on the Odeon label. And there's the back of it. There's the front again. Now I actually didn't pay anything for it because he and I traded. I traded for this record, and he wanted my, I had 66 cards, like the Beatles cards were, Freddie and the Dreamers. So he had a Freddie and the Dreamers box that the cards went in, so we traded. So I got rid of my Freddie and the Dreamers card, and I got this record. A little dusty, sorry. So that was an even trade. Now I got some other records from Frank. Let's see. I'm trying to get the BC13 box complete. Haha. So from Frank I got Rubber Soul. This is sealed 1978 UK. It's still sealed right now. This is the ones they imported from England. You can see the sticker. And I paid $99 for the record plus shipping and tax, so it was like almost $115, I would say. And I also got a Rubber Soul, which is the same as sealed for the BC13 box that I'm collecting. And right now I'm keeping it sealed. And I paid about the same price for that. And then I got from Frank one more, a stereo for the BC13 box, with the Beatles. And I paid about $109 for shipping and tax and all that. It was actually $88 record. So I have 4 records that go in the BC13 box now, which I'm happy about, but I have some more to go, so we'll see. Now I also bought from Frank because I'm collecting the Japanese flag set, and I don't know what I paid for this, about $100. This is a sealed Rubber Soul. So I did get a lot of records from Frank this past month. Now as far as George Harrison and Living in the Material World goes, I decided to get the orange copy at the Barnes & Noble exclusive, because I figured that might be the one that might be maybe most desirable, or whatever you want to say, because it's a little difficult to get, maybe as far as how many copies they made, I don't know. So it's expensive though. I pay like $43 plus tax for this record. And so here's the record itself. It's a pretty nice label with the orange. And it came in a poly sleeve, which was nice. So I did get that. And now the last thing I got this past month in November, was also from Frank, and I got a great price on this. I paid $88 from Frank. It's Live at the BBC, Volume 2, Japanese with the obi strip. I'll show you the back. And I'll show you the inside. That's some BBC material that they reproduced. And then there's the other section of the, it's like a trifold. It's very nicely done. The whole thing is very nicely done. It comes with a booklet. It's in English and Japanese. And it's got lyrics in it and some other information. It's about 27 pages long, so that's a nice booklet. And then I'll show you one of the 3 records. They're all the same. It's an Apple label with a white background, which is nice. And then on the back side is the cut label, the cut apple. So all 3 records are like this, but each one came with their own little sleeve inside, and they have great photos. So this is one. I think the Japanese know how to do this right, you know. So there's the second one. And then here's the second photo that goes with the second disc. That's like the inner sleeve. And this is from 2013, from what I can understand. And then there's the last one, it's the same. And then here's the last inner sleeve that goes with that record. So all the photos that they put on this thing, I think are really nice, and they did a great job. So now I think I have to get volume 1 Japanese, which of course I don't have. So, but I thought that was a great price for that, $88 for 3 records and all that stuff. And it's more than 10 years old. So anyway, that's my upshot of the purchases that I made for the month of November. I hope you enjoyed what you saw. If you have any information on anything I did show you, that would be great. And if you have any comments or criticisms, I appreciate it, and appreciate thumbs up and whatever you can do to help this channel grow a little bit more. And I wish you all happy holidays, in case I don't connect with some of you before then. And as always, long live the Beatles.